Hello, welcome to 10-Minute Daily News channel. Thank you for watching us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. On to Israel-Hamas conflict. Israel says war in Gaza expected to continue throughout 2024. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says there are many more months of war ahead. A massive rally in support of the Palestine in Istanbul. Several thousand people gathered in the center of Istanbul to participate in a large rally in support of the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. Israel announces partial troop withdrawal from Gaza in new phase of Hamas war. At least 6 people were killed in an Israeli air raid on the Bur and Najah area, west of Jabalia, in the northern Gaza Strip. Massive Israeli airstrikes in the southern Lebanon. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejects claims accusing Israel of genocide in Gaza. Significant destruction inflicted upon the Palestinian Bar Association building in Gaza due to targeted airstrikes by Israeli forces. The total death toll in Israel's war on Gaza rose to 21,978 Palestinians, with 156 people killed in the past 24 hours alone, says Gaza's health ministry. Half of Gaza's 2.2 million people are at risk of starvation and 90% say that they have regularly gone without food for a whole day, the UN says. Israel's Supreme Court overturns a key component of Netanyahu's polarizing judicial overhaul. Netanyahu's Likud party, Supreme Court decision opposes the will of the people, especially during wartime. Temporary Palestinian tent city established in the southern Gaza Strip. Thousands of Israeli soldiers are being moved out of Gaza, while Israel's Likud party says the Supreme Court's decision to strike down the proposed judicial overhaul opposes the will of people for unity. Fierce clashes persist in the streets of Gaza between the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, and Hamas. Now, Russia-Ukraine war news. Volodymyr Zelensky vows to unleash wrath on Russian forces in 2024. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky vows increase in Ukraine-made weapons in 2024. Ukraine is not our enemy. Russian President Vladimir Putin. Ukraine itself is completely destroyed. Russian President Vladimir Putin. Russia launches record number of drones across Ukraine as Moscow and Kiev continue aerial attacks. Russian President Vladimir Putin vows to intensify strikes on Ukraine after deadly attack on Russia's Belgorod city. Pravda releases footage. Ukrainian naval drone targets Russian ship in Sevastopol. Other important news. More major quakes of seismic intensity of 7 could hit the area, especially in the next 2 or 3 days, says the Japan Meteorological Agency. A succession of 21 earthquakes struck central Japan in just over 90 minutes, the strongest jolt measured at 7.6, according to the report. Japan issues tsunami warning and tells residents to evacuate after massive earthquake hits center of country. Powerful quake rocks Japan, nearly 100,000 residents ordered to evacuate. China's Xi, U.S. President Biden exchanged congratulations on 45 years of diplomatic ties. Kim Jong-un, Xi Jinping declare 2024 year of DPRK-China friendship. China's reunification with Taiwan is inevitable, President Xi Jinping said in his New Year's address on Sunday. Kim Jong-un tells military leaders to mobilize most powerful means to destroy enemies, including U.S. Grant Shapps has said British forces are ready to act against Houthi rebels that target cargo ships in the Red Sea. U.S. immediately de-escalates tensions with Yemen. U.S. says not out for wider Middle East conflict or war with Houthis. Shipping company Maersk halts operations after maritime escalation between the Houthis and U.S. forces. Iran Iris Alborz warship has entered the Red Sea near Yemen. Iran rejects US and UK calls to end support for Houthi Red Sea attacks. Bill Clinton to be unmasked as John Doe 36 and identified more than 50 times in Jeffrey Epstein dump. Clinton, 77, is mentioned more than 50 times across redacted documents related to a 2015 lawsuit from Epstein accuser Virginia Giuffre. New York Times reporter Maggie Haberman says Trump is worried Supreme Court may rule against him on ballot removals. To underscore how much Iowa means to Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor was unwilling to put his campaigning there on hold even in the waning hours of 2023. Iran unveils Fateh-2 hypersonic ballistic missile with a range of 1,400 kilometers. Former President Trump leads President Biden among Hispanic and young voters, according to a new survey conducted by USA Today and Suffolk University. BRICS welcomes new members today: United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Egypt, and Iran. Argentina declines membership. Democratic Republic of Congo President Felix Tshisekedi secures re-election for a second term with over 73% of the vote, announces the country's election commission (CENI). Thank you for watching 10-Minute Daily News channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.